Have you ever noticed that when we read a book, we memorize some of the details and others, they just poof, disappear? Now, I'm sure, yes, it works also with films this way. And why is it so? And how can we use this knowledge, for instance, in our process of learning, in our system of education, in getting better at learning? If you want to find out, stay tuned. Hi, this is Sebastian Antonovich, and on my 5-minute psychology channel, I talk about psychology, education and mental health. Today I would like to start with a question. The last time when you watched a film or read a book and later on talked about it with your friend or family member, have you noticed how all of us, we concentrate sometimes on different details? So you can be able to memorize one or two very important details from the film or from the book, but someone else will concentrate on something totally different. They will concentrate and memorize some other elements of it. Now, how can we use this knowledge? Because this is a common knowledge, I guess. I think you have already experienced something like this. How can we use it in our process of learning? Well, first of all, before I answer this question, I would like to invite you to my little experiment. Right now, I will ask you very kindly to watch this picture. And I want you to watch it for 30 seconds and to memorize as many details as you possibly can. Ready? Let's do it. And we're back after these 30 seconds. I hope you are able to memorize absolutely every little detail of this picture. Were you able to do that? Let's check. Tell me please, how many men in this picture were wearing ties? What's the correct number? Was it 2? Was it 7? Maybe more? Okay. Maybe a different question. How many people in this picture were wearing glasses? Have you noticed that? What's the correct number? Well, I hope you were able to answer both of these questions correctly. But if you were not, have no fear. Everything is in perfect order, because this is how our minds work. We are not able to memorize too effectively things if we don't know what to concentrate on. Okay, so how can we use it? How can we use this knowledge? I mean, after all, I'm sure you remember from your school, some teachers tell you, okay, read this book and pay attention to details, and later on we are going to talk about it. Right? Does it sound familiar? And of course, your teacher has a point, because he wants you to concentrate as much as you can on the entire book. But it is absolutely impossible for the majority of us to remember literally every single detail of any book, even the shortest, I guess. So, how can we use this knowledge? Well, whenever you have to prepare to a very important exam, or whenever you want to acquire some chunk of knowledge, you need to decide yourself what you want to concentrate on. For example, if you divide all pieces of information into 2 groups only, important information and others, which group are you going to focus more on? It's going to be the important information. And it's going to be effective, of course, if you choose really this information that is important for you. Let it be studying for a foreign language test. You have to acquire a particular number of words, vocabulary. So choose these words that you feel, or your teacher told you, that are the most important, and concentrate on them. Once you have mastered them, continue developing. Concentrate now on the remaining words, but don't do something like concentrating on everything at first for a couple of days, cramming every single word you learned in the course. It will not work. It will not work effectively because our memory can acquire only so much. You have to give it time, and first of all, you have to give it priorities, and telling your attention what is important is a great help for your memory. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's check if I'm telling the truth or not. So once again, I'm going to invite you to the very same experiment, but this time, I'm going to ask you very kindly to concentrate only on women who are smiling. And this time, well, the bar is going to be a little bit higher, because this time I want you to watch it only for 10 seconds, all right? Smiling women. Let's check. And we're back after only 10 seconds. Are you able to tell me what the correct number of smiling women was? Are you? Is that the correct number? If yes, then brava. This experiment shows a very well-known truth, that it's so much easier to memorize on things that are important by focusing on things that are important. And since it's a common knowledge, what's the problem here? I mean, problem is that common knowledge nowadays is not so common. Very often we try to complicate very simple things when really easy answers are available. And this is one of these easy answers. Tell your memory what to concentrate on. Tell your memory what is worth to focus on, and learn this one. Start with this one. Master this material and move forward. This way you are making it so much easier for your memory to work. Now, I would like you to share with me in the comments if this is one of the techniques you are using in your learning process. And I'll see you next time.